Anyway. Get down there. Yeah, I was really kind of holding out for that being something important. So I guess our next course of action is to clear out Catfish's Maw and see if we can get one of our missing items in there. Because if not, we're pretty screwed. Because we're also almost done with Key Cavern. And I don't think it's anywhere in there. There's like one... There's one chest in there that we absolutely have to have the Pegasus Boots to get to anyway. And we do need the Pegasus Boots in order to do anything more in Angler's Tunnel as it is. So that's pretty much our only recourse right now, is to go to Catfish's Maw and hope that we can make some headway there. I can't really think of much else to do. And that's fine. You know, we always run into these situations, but we also always eventually run into a breakthrough. You just gotta look for it, really. I'm also, kind of interested in making a fourth seed of this at some point. After I'm done with the 100% with extra gusto run that I plan on doing for the third seed, I do kind of want to do a fourth seed with the fun percent option on. What fun percent does is it takes all of the items in the game and gives them the same item sprite. So you don't know what you have or what you're going to have equipped or what you're going to do with what you have equipped until you use it or something. So that's going to be interesting. But I'm saving that for like when I have a bit more experience with stuff like this. AKA, you know, at that point in time. Once I've done another seed. No, but I'm glad that I didn't give up on this. I'm glad I'm seeing this through to the end. I would have been very, very mad at myself had I chosen not to just buck up and just spend maybe an hour and a half getting back to where I was, because taking out, or you know, if you keep in like all of the footage I had cut for jump cuts and stuff, that session was 2.5 hours long, and it's understandable that I would have gotten mad and I'm not doing this all again and all that jazz. But what I really should have thought about is, I'll do it again, just not right away. I'm going to be too discouraged to do it right away. And I think I made the proper choice with that. I actually think that there's a chest I can get here now. Yeah. There's a chest here that, it's the one that's normally in the Mysterious Woods that you need the hookshot to get. I can get that now. Maybe that'll have the ocarina, because I know that I've come all the way into the South Face Shrine. I hate going to the South Face Shrine because it's just, you have to clear out all these rocks and bushes to get here in the first place, and you gotta go through all these Armo statues and whatnot. But if it turns out to be the ocarina, I'm just gonna go straight ahead and just get ocarina songs, because those are super important. And then I may actually just start going in order from there. I mean, if they're Pegasus Boots... No, it's just rupees. Okay, if they were Pegasus Boots, I would have gone straight for Key Cavern and cleared that out so I can get a lot more done. So I feel that I can get a lot more done and at least set up a lot more stuff. Because I'd rather explore Yarna Desert right now than do anything else. I really, really want to go to Yarna Desert. But hopefully we'll find what we're looking for in Catfish's Maw. Either way, I'm going to clear it while we're here, so we don't ever have to come down here ever again. But yeah, since we've cleared out like the last two chests in Face Shrine, and they both were rupees. So unless the seed is giving me a big old middle finger and saying, no, you got to go ahead and, you know, go through Angler's Tunnel for these, because there's still plenty in Angler's Tunnel we haven't gotten to, or have been able to get to. I think that, at the very least, the Pegasus Boots have to be in here. There's no other way that anything can really, you know, go on like that. It's all I can think of, really, is the Pegasus Boots have to be here. Because we can't get in anywhere in Angler's Tunnel without the Pegasus Boots, so that just narrows it down so much. And more than likely, that would mean that the Ocarina is probably in the, I mean, it could still be in the Dream Shrine, where it normally is. That's also a possibility, but I have a feeling that the Pegasus Boots are in here, and the Ocarina is more than likely in Angler's Tunnel. So, taking all bets, I won't be able to pay you anything, especially since I'll know I'll probably know the answer far before you place those bets. Do I have a key to get in there? Yes, I do. I do have a key to get in here. So I can get the Gomas out of the way. Can I hurt these guys with the magic rod? I don't remember if I was able to find that out last time. I'm fairly sure that I did, and I just don't remember, and I don't feel like looking that up right now. The answer is yes. It can hit them multiple times, really. It's not a universal replacement for the bow or anything. I do know that you still have to have the bow in order to be able to get that one key in Turtle Rock. But that's really the only thing I can think of that you would need that key, or need the bow for. Unless you're using bomb arrows. Bomb arrows are also very useful in certain situations. And I know it's very unlikely that we're going to be able to go there, but I don't know. Actually, I don't know why I even say that. It's very likely that we're going to go to Yarna Desert. Because I have a suspicion that's where the doghouse is. Again, I could be very wrong, but that's the other part of my predictions. The Pegasus Boots are in here in Catfish's Maw. The Ocarina is in Angler's Tunnel, and the entrance to the doghouse is one of the I would say the cave entrance in Yarna Desert. Because I also have a suspicion that just going down the sand pit is going to end up in the normal place. Oh, actually, I could technically clear Catfish's Maw right now, but there are other... Actually, what I'll do, since I'm here, I'll beat the boss now and get the Wind Marimba, and I will come back in and get the other chests. So, I'm going to mostly be jump cutting this because this is a terrible boss battle, and I don't want to force you to watch it, so I'll be right back with you. Alright, that's Slime Meal taken care of. I got the Wind Marimba, and then we're just going to head right back in and get the rest of the chests that are in there. And if the Pegasus Boots are in here, like I think that they are, I'm going to see if I can, at the very least, try and jump to get that heart piece. I mean, it's worth trying, at the very least. I don't think that, I don't want to think that the randomizer would place a chest in there like that if there was no way that you can get it, but again, this isn't beta, so there's just as much of a possibility that it may have been done in accident as kind of an oversight. So, one place I can go is down this way. I don't think I went this way last time either. And the thing is, I probably could have done... Yeah, I could have gone through here. The last time I came up in this very seed, even. Because, this is kind of inconsequential. I mean, basically it's just getting the, I think this is where you got the Nightmares key in the original, the boss key. Oh, no, it's just inconsequential altogether. So, alright, whatever. That's another way to get to the boss, I suppose. So let's, just take this way to get back to the beginning of the dungeon, through that warp there, and then we can just go the other way, because there's at least 2 other chests we can get now. 3 other chests, because one of them is where the boss key normally is, and that's the one where you have to dive to get it. Okay, I was wrong. That's where you have to dive into the pool, and then you use the hookshot to bring bridge across. That's where the boss key normally is. Because we also have to contend with the compass. The compass is going to be in one of these chests. Actually, let's see what the hookshot... Oh! Alright, for future reference, I can hookshot pieces of heart over to me. And that's probably how I could have gotten that other... in the previous seed, when that chest in the Tamaranch Cave was replaced with that piece of heart, I could have gotten the piece of heart that way the entire time, and never even thought that that's how you could do that. Well, at the very least, I can still potentially get all the pieces of heart. I think that there's... Well, just let me get rid of these guys so I can do some math real quick. Actually, I'll have to do the math later. I don't remember how many heart containers I've gotten through heart pieces. Because I either have 1 left in the game, or I have 5 left in the game. And I want to say it's just 1. But I can't remember how many... Oh, no. I was thinking, okay, so I had the 3 to start with. I've beaten Tail Cave, I've beaten Bottle Grotto, I've beaten Catfish's Maw, technically. I'm just back in here to get chests. I've beaten Face Shrine, I've beaten Eagle's Tower, and I've beaten Turtle Rock, plus 2 more heart containers. So yeah, there's only 1 piece of heart left in the game. And that's a secret seashell. The Pegasus Boots have to be in here. There is just no damn way that it's not. They're not. Whatever. I mean, otherwise they could be in a cave somewhere. You never know, but even considering that, I would need the ocarina to access certain places, like, I would definitely need the ocarina to wake up the Flying Rooster in order to be able to get to certain treasure chests, like the one in the Bird Key Cave, if I ever find that. Ooh, this is getting dangerously close to being bust. A key? What the hell do I need another key for? So that means this is probably the compass. Yeah. Bollocks! Oh, that's where... That's the, I was looking... What's that, unexplored part of the dungeon? I actually skipped out on, you know, going back to Master Skull's 4th place, because I learned that was useless to do that. So, wow. We are most definitely back at square frickin' 1 right now. I have no idea what we can possibly do. We didn't get jack shit from this dungeon. Let me just double check. Yeah, we still do not have the Pegasus Boots or the Ocarina. We need both of those things. Because I can think of some places we can go, but we need the Frog Song of Soul at the very least to be able to do those. Either through the Flying Rooster, or just playing it to open up the Turtle Rock entrance. We would need the Pegasus Boots to access... well, actually, I do know where the last piece of heart is. Now that I just remembered, it's in Tail Cave. We just need the Pegasus Boots to get at it. That means that there's another chest in there that probably has something that we can't get to without the Pegasus Boots. We need Pegasus Boots to clear Key Cavern. We need the Pegasus Boots to clear Angler's Tunnel. What else do we need Pegasus Boots for? The Dream Shrine, there's a chest in there. And beating Key Cavern is going to be essential for us getting into Yarna Desert. So I'm not liking our chances right now. Is there something up here? I don't think there's anything up here. No, there's just an owl statue. That doesn't lead to anything. Just has some existential bullcrap on it. In the regular release, anyway. non-randomized jam. Oy vey. And that's just... That leads up to... That leads to where the slime key is, but I can't go that way or else I'll soft lock. We can try. No, we need the Pegasus Boots to get to the signpost maze, don't we? Ugh. I was about to say, I was talking about the signpost maze earlier, and how I gave up on it last time because the first sign I read didn't work. But, on the other hand, the first signpost is always the same. It's always pointing. It's just always the one that points down to the first sign, and that might have something to do with it. And the other signs might work. I don't know this for a fact, but I can't even get there without the Pegasus Boots. Oh, there's just too much that require the Pegasus Boots now. And the Ocarina. I mean, the Ocarina to a lesser extent. Let me see if there's a way that I can... What's up in here again? I think this was the... Oh, that's Bottle Grotto. We already did that. I don't even know why I checked. I should have just even looked... I could have just even looked at my notes. I don't know if we can just casually jump across this. I highly doubt it. We'll try it again. Oh! Wonderful. And the signposts do work. Okay. Now they're working. Alright, well, at the very least, this is progress. This may get us something. And I'm really hoping it does. Was there normally something there before? Alright. Before I explore what that is, I'm going to finish the maze and go into whatever opens up. My need for the Pegasus Boots to actually access this is greatly exaggerated. If you do just kind of like a tricksy diagonal jump, you can do it. It's kind of the same way for the Mad Batter access in Martha's Bay. You technically shouldn't be able to jump those, I don't need to try again from the start, I already unlocked what it was. What is it, oh game? What is down here? There's the doghouse! Okay, so, I was wrong. The doghouse is in the signpost maze, not in Yarna Desert. And that's okay, that's progress on that front, and I'm not sore about that, but still, that's not the Pegasus Boots or the Ocarina. So, I don't remember there being a staircase over here. I don't know if this is something they might have added. But I'm gonna see what's down here. Also the doghouse. So I guess that they just added that there in case you don't want to do the actual maze. Or in case the, Alright, well that's good to know for the next time I do a seed, or when I do the next seed here. I can just bypass entirely. I still need the hook shot to get across that gap. Can I not get across this now? The hell? There. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna... No. This is not a soft lock situation. I got across here the first time just fine. I think my jumping timing is just off. That's what happens when you use a wireless keyboard for this shit. I'm just going to use my health potion for trying to jump across a pit that I shouldn't be able to do. I keep forgetting you can't lift signs in this. That is, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, you can do that. Not this. Alright, I'm just going to jump cut until I have this situated. One moment, please. Alright, I got out. Now I'm getting fucking wrecked by a Moblin for some reason. Okay, yeah. To get out, you just have to, apparently you can get in by going down and left, but in order to get back out, it's better to go up and left. So, I was able to avoid something there. I did end up using up my life potion, as you could probably tell, by the fact that I have more hearts. I just didn't feel like going and getting more, what do you call it? More, hearts while I was there. Probably should do something about getting another life potion. Actually, that's a trendy game. I don't know why. I don't even know why I went in there. I'm gonna have to do some planning here to find out where to go next. So I'm gonna, at the very least, jump cut here. I'll be right back. Okay, friends. This is the only place I could see in my notes where I could go and find a chest. There is a chest in here that I needed the hookshot to get to. I don't know why I didn't mark it as such. Probably should have done. I will make sure to take more detailed notes next time. But as it is now, this is the only place I could see that had a chest that I hadn't gotten to yet. That I could access without the Pegasus Boots. There's something. That's the bird key. Okay. I didn't think to factor in the fact that there were that the dungeon keys were also a thing. But that gives us someplace we can go. We can go up to Eagle's Tower and see what's in there. And Eagle's Tower, I mean, obviously the entrance. I just have to remember how to get back to it. That was Softlock Land. I know exactly where to go. That's this way. Former Softlock Land, now I can get out of there anytime I want land. But still, the original Softlock land. That's where Eagle's Tower be. And that's something. Okay, so that fills me with a tiny shred of hope that we may be able to make something happen here. Because that's usually where randomizer logic, as flawed as it may be sometimes, can come in handy, come in useful. Is there anything in here of merit? Okay, this is the chest cave in Ukuku Prairie. And if we're lucky, something will be in here that we need. Please, Pegasus Boots? Those are not Pegasus Boots, nor are they an ocarina. Those are rupees. Oh, it hurts! Oh, it hurts so bad. Okay. That has opened my mind a little bit, though. At the very least, there are a couple of things that... There's also another thing that we can look out for. The Angler Key. If we can find the Angler Key, we can get into the Angler's Tunnel entrance, because there might be something in there. I don't know of any other place that I can go to right now that will give us a chest. Because as far as I can see, we're pretty SOL. I can't see any other place we can go. You can at least see where some of these places lead here. Does this lead to a chest? I don't think it does. I've been down this road plenty of times to know that that's not where this leads. I think this is just going to lead around to the other side of Mount Tamarinch, if I'm not mistaken. Indeed. Oh, right! No. There is another place we can go. There is another place we can go. And I thought about it while I was looking over my notes. And I don't know why I didn't... I don't know why this slipped my mind. Probably because it's not a... it's not necessarily a... I'm just so excited now. I'm just trying to think of words to say to describe where I'm going. So... It's not necessarily an orthodox choice to think of when thinking of progress, but The Rapids ride has a chest in there that we can go and get. Normally there's a secret seashell in there. But it could either be, obviously, the Pegasus Boots, the Ocarina, or the Angler Key. Because we all know the Slime Key is the same place that it always has been. And the Slime Key is of no use to us right now, because... Or, well, getting the Slime Key is of no use to us, because we can't get it without breaking the game, because of the Flamethrower Cave. Although, if things get incredibly desperate, I can just go up to Crazy Tracy, just take the time, go back up to Tall Mountain Range, go to Crazy Tracy, and get a health potion to hopefully buffer myself in the flames. But looky there, we got the Angler Key, and there's another chest here I didn't know. Will this chest give us something? No, just give us rupees. But that's okay, we made our rupees back. I'm not gonna bother playing the game. This is where the, I mean, I know we heard it when we popped out of the, of the Face Shrine earlier, but this is the regular overworld theme plays in the Rapids ride. And that's something. Okay. So now we've got some direction again. Hopefully, the Angler's Tunnel is not going to, Angler's Tunnel entrance is not going to be a huge, huge tease and give us nothing. But we have nothing, I mean, obviously we have nothing else we can place our hopes in right now. But, I'm willing to go for it. I know this is just going to take us, back around to, Mr. Wright's. So we can easily access the Angler keyhole from here. And then, if all else fails, again, I will go get a health potion from Crazy Tracy and try to tank the flamethrower on the way out. And I know it's incredibly risky, and I really don't want to take that risk. But if the Angler's Tunnel entrance and subsequently the escape tunnel cave next to it come up with Math All, there's really nothing else we can do. I'd hate to think that that being able to use a health potion to tank the flamethrower is going to be in the randomizer's logic. I don't think that it would be, because that's an exploit. It's not a thing that you would do normally. Normally, it's just a one-way path that goes to a not one-way street, not one-way area, and you just use that to get to the 8th dungeon. But we may not have any other options here if this comes up short. So we can just walk on over, swim on over, really, and see what's in there. Hopefully, progress. I am desperately reaching out for progress here. We're getting tiny bits of progress here and there, just kind of on a linear path, which is fine. I'll take that over no progress at all. You know, I just, you know, have all these hopes and stuff, and hoping they don't come back and bite me in the ass at the phone booth. Okay. Okay. Fine. Angler's Tunnel leads to a phone booth. Why wouldn't it? Thought we used up all our phone booths already. Okay. Mr. Cave here. Show me a Pegasus Boots or an Ocarina. This is just the normal. This is just the normal. I think this is always just normal. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Where does this even go out to again? This goes out to the regular Flamethrower Cave. Oh. Oh, I feel my sanity just slipping away. That is not cool. That's not cool at all.